Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channeled message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. The energy itself seems very much like yesterday's energy. It has a touch of drama. It has a touch of, I don't want to say darkness, but a slight darkness and a slight heaviness. I do feel like it has something to do with things being dredged up from the bottom, pulling it up to the surface so it can be dealt with clarity. And then we jump into the winged seer. I feel like her energy is very important today. It says you see clearly and clairvoyance. I do feel like you're going to be on point at this time when it comes to the things that you feel or the things that you see or your dreams being very vivid. I just feel like whatever types of gifts you have, as far as the levels, it doesn't matter, but I feel like you'll be bumped up from where you are. It's like you're just on point. You just see things for what they are. And I feel like Spirit is gifting the collective with this energy right now, so that way you can really view those things and see them from a higher perspective as they bubble up to the surface to be dealt with. I do believe that we have a full moon coming up very soon. It really does provide that illumination. So I just feel like it's timing. I feel like once a month we go through this heavier energy that gets pulled up from the bottom and bubbles up to the surface, and we deal with it, right? We just kind of release whatever that is. So I feel like it's that time again. We're getting ready to release, but Spirit's gifting you with this divine clarity or a bumping up of your gifts so you can really kind of take it and run with it. I feel like it is being gifted to you because Spirit needs you to start moving forward again. I don't know if I hear feet stuck in the mud, so you may just be kind of, or you may have been stationary for a little while. It's like not being able to move forward. You may have certain people coming up in your dreams, certain old experiences. You're like, wow, I thought I kind of tucked that away. I thought I was done with that. And then it kind of brings a tear to your eye again. And it's like, I feel like certain things, I want to say, don't berate yourself for that. It's like, if you've done the healing work, you're doing a great job. Sometimes things need to be released over and over again because there are certain depths that we dive down to, but we don't realize that certain parts of that situation are even further down than we've reached, right? So we get to it as we get to it. I want to say, don't worry about, it's like, I just feel like certain things need to be released more than once and in different ways, right? So no worries there. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. I'm not surprised to see the faceless ghosts and the haunted girl and the ghost people. These are things from your past that are making their way into your here and now, so you can make sense of them, so you can see them with clarity and pull through, right? Spirit's giving you that opportunity to do so. The natural world needs you. I almost feel like if you can get some fresh air, please do that. I am hearing something about salt water and nature as well. So it's like a clearing element to it. So I'm hearing even the rain, because I'm actually hearing it's raining outside right now. So even the rain or something with rainwater, if you do any type of ritual, and I'm not saying this is for everyone, but if you do, you may use rainwater or salt water. And even if you're not near an ocean or it's not particularly like raining right now, you can, recreate those things any way you need to. But I just feel like they may help. I'm seeing someone with a little, it's like, okay, let me pull behind the camera. It's a little bottle like this, and instead of having herbs and things, it has salt water in it. And I see somebody just shaking it or keeping it close. It's like, I don't know if it's something along the lines of a reminder or energetically helping you provide clarity. So there could be other tools that you're utilizing at this time, and it doesn't even have to be those. Those were just ones that were kind of coming to the surface there. Yeah, mend a broken heart. This is about heart healing. This is about you releasing what you need to release and then having that ability to move forward, really seeing with clarity, really understanding. So that's just what's going on. Oh yeah, look, here's the aloha healing. There's that salt water that I was kind of getting a minute ago. So not surprised to see her here. This is a heart healing, mending that broken heart. You know, some of these things that may be pulling up to the surface could be old experiences that never quite made sense, right? Why somebody would do something like that to hurt you, or why there was so much confusion, why there wasn't the right amount of communication, right? Why did I try so hard, right? I just hear different things. It's like, why didn't I see that? It was so obvious, right? And I want to say, don't berate yourself. A lot of times it's so easy to see something in retrospect that you can't see in the heat of the moment, right? You can't see when you're in the midst of it. So try to go easy on yourself, right? As you just heal this bit of what's going on. Yeah. Look, I don't know if someone was going through, now this could be you or somebody that you were dealing with. We have intoxication, distortion or distorted view, and overindulgence. So someone that you were dealing with could have been overindulging in something. You may have been overindulging in something. Look, we are all here on a learning and growing journey. None of us are without flaws or fault as we walk through. So no judgment here. So no worries about that, no matter which side of the coin you're on, right? But I do see something along the lines of toxic substance. So for some of you, not all of you, but some of you, there was substance maybe going on in the background or underneath of it all in a situation where things got really confusing or things got really messy, right? So I am seeing that for some it was just very, very toxic. Yeah, we've got Voodoo in Blue. This is one of my favorite cards. Her thing is just back off. So I kind of see right now you may need time to, you know, okay. So I'm seeing this, you may need a little time. I'm seeing this two ways. You may need a little time right now to kind of deal with the things that bubble up. They may make you very angry. It's like, and I do hear misplaced anger. I don't know where you're directing your anger, so be very careful about that as well. It's okay to be angry, but you do have to be responsible about where you're directing that anger. It could, you know, bleed all over someone else, which is not the best way to handle it, right? There are other ways. But it's okay to be angry, and it's okay to be mad, and it's okay to be, you know, in a mood, right? We all get there. Sometimes it just needs to bubble up. I want to say for some of you, you may feel that it created this type of energy within you, that it's something that made you harder instead of, it's like this situation turns you into a different kind of person, right? And for some of you, sometimes that does happen, right? But it doesn't mean you can't get back to who you are. This is just a facet, just like any other part of you. That happiness, that's a facet. That anger, that's a facet, right? And you can shine any one of those facets. It doesn't make you less you. It's just you realizing that this is also a part of you. It doesn't have to lead all the time, right? When you realize you're a multifaceted gem, you can really kind of change it up accordingly, right? You don't have to be just this or just that. None of us are, right? So yeah, take care of it. If it bubbles up, let it, right? Maybe sometimes you have to just get mad, cry it out, or, you know, I see somebody screaming into a pillow. So I don't know, whatever way this kind of bubbles up for you, because I do feel like it brings that anger to the surface for some. Time for change. Learn something new. Use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Okay, so I don't know if somebody's situation had something to do with social media. I don't know if you were being bothered on social media. Something along those lines. There could have been some harsh words that were said, or I hear being portrayed in a certain light. I hear a certain unflattering light. So perhaps some of you were being portrayed as someone you're not, to kind of make the other person look better. They made you look a certain way, right? This could have been a team effort as well, for some of you. I'm kind of getting different types of situations. Please, please, please take what resonates and toss the rest. If it's not for you, leave it out here on the board. It's for someone else. Transitions to the spirit realm. So, Delos Muertos. So this angel here comes on in to help with endings. And I do feel like you're getting to the point where you can put down your anger when it comes to a certain situation or certain person. I feel like after this bit of healing, this person won't trigger you like they used to. You'll be able to see this person, and I don't want to say you're not going to feel anything, but for some of you, you literally will feel nothing. It's like, and it's not in a bad way. It's not in a detaching sort of way. It's just in a healthy way. It's like, it doesn't give you anything anymore, right? I hear, yeah, I nothing you, right? And I feel like that's kind of where Spirit's taking you to the very end of this cycle. I feel like you might be closing this out. I hear, yeah, scheduled for completion is what I hear. I love that for you. I feel like it's something that you won't have to carry. It will carry into the future. It will make you lighter. Yeah, look, Death and the Maiden. So this person may have, or someone may have of the past, violated your boundaries. They may have been very dominant or domineering. An invasion of your privacy or, you know, your boundaries. I feel like, I don't know if they told your personal somethings to others, or I just feel like somebody took advantage of you, maybe your kindness, maybe your love. And I feel like there are a lot of questions as to why someone would do that, right? So I don't know, for all of you, it's going to be quite different. The ways in which you felt violated, or, you know, somebody had stepped all over your boundaries or mistreated you, right? I just feel like it's going to become very clear, because we'll go all the way back to the beginning here. It's going to become very, very clear. You're going to see the truth of it. And I hear, again, I nothing you. So I feel like Spirit is helping you put this to rest. Put it to rest. A tempting offer has a high price. There's a reason they're having you close this out. Because this person is on their way back in with a thought to bite you again. Now, this isn't for all of you, but I do feel like if you resonate here, this could be coming in for you. I don't know if you had a long relationship with this person or a shorter one. It's going to be different for everyone. But this person is coming back in, and I hear, don't let them bite you twice. This is the carnivorous flower fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. They're getting you to the point where you nothing this person, so that way you won't let them back in. Because I feel like there's a part of you without this clarity that would have let this soul back in to manipulate or to jumble your view of what the past was. And that's why Spirit needs you seeing with clarity. I don't feel like this is someone that's supposed to come into your future with you. Yeah, we've got love is strange. And I do feel like, you have a new soulmate coming in the future, and you need to be free and clear from this energy and this person. I feel like they're going to come in before this one comes in. And this one might be the one that actually takes you into the future, right? So I feel like maybe that's what Spirit's doing, just kind of clearing things out or helping you to see with clarity, because this is the new option. This is what's coming in. Yeah. they're trying to help you get to a place where you're very calm amid the chaos. So I love this for you. I love the fact that it's bubbling up, that you're going to deal with it, and you'll be able to make the best, well-informed decisions about what you want to do for yourself. If this person comes back in, you'll be able to see it with that gorgeous clarity that divine is gifting you. I want to say that clarity will help in all areas of your life, but especially this situation. I feel like you have to be able to see with clarity so you can experience the good things that are coming. You know, this does have something to do with new love, and it says your sensuality is beautiful. So this is intimacy and connection on another level, and I feel like you have to heal with that mending of that broken heart. You have to be able to heal that, bring in the peace. It's a time for spirit, right? So you bring in that peace, and then from there you go into a very healthy situation, right? So I feel like this is the last of the cleaning and clearing of this cycle in this situation itself. I feel like once you get to this point of the closure, here I open at the close. So it's like this needed to happen the way it did. And it needed to take as long as it did because it had to come up and bubble up in pieces. It was a really big, heavy situation for your soul to carry. And so Spirit kind of split it up for you so you could take it in doses because it was very heavy, right? I want to say congratulations. It takes a lot of hard work and I want to say fearlessness to keep on facing the hurt as much as it hurts, right? Big brave soul is what I hear. I love this for you. I feel like you have such beautiful things coming in for you in the future. Let's close out this cycle, right? I do feel like the next moon cycle is going to be a lot different. I want to say from this full moon to the very next, your life may change quite a bit. I really love this energy for you. Big hugs to you if you're in the midst of trying to clear out this energy. You may not even figure out or have yet figured out what it is that's bubbling up that's making you feel the way that you do, right? You could just feel angry like that voodoo in blue, just feeling like it's like I hear devil may care, or they just want to watch the world burn. It's like you may feel like you're in that type of energy. That's okay. We're meant to feel all of these energies. It doesn't make you a bad person because you're having a bad day or a bad few days, right? Just be careful on who you're you know, spewing that energy around. Try to be very mindful so you're not messing up everyone else's kind of flow, right? So that's what I'm getting here. It's pretty good energy. Definitely going to be better once it closes out. All right, let's see what we've got here. What do we have for the collective? Your initials, their initials, and any other messages that may channel through here. We have a C standing up and an A standing up. We've got, I was going to say a 7. It's a Z, but the number 7 could be very specific for someone. Could be somebody's birthday, yours, theirs. There's an E here, an N. What are you? Another N. All right, let's see. Any other messages? Oh, okay. I'll get it in a second. If I can find it, I'll look. Where did you go? Oh. An R. Okay. Okay, let's see. Sorry, bumped the camera, I think. Something about a garage. Oh, okay. For some of you, you may have things from that situation tucked in a box, in a garage, in a crawl space. You know, one way to kind of really go through things is to, I know it's crazy, but it's like to actually go through things one at a time. And maybe it's time to rid yourself of carrying that energy. Sometimes physical things really carry heavy energies. It could be some pictures that just, you know, now for some of you, it is taking them away from around the space and putting them in a box. For others, I feel like it is getting rid of that box altogether now. It's like, I hear the burn box. So I don't know if you have just put all these things and you invite the people that you love over, and I just see somebody tossing photos into the fire, and laughing and you know, talking together. And so I feel like that's the energy of it, even if that's not what you're physically doing, even if it goes right to the trash heap, right? I feel like that's good enough as well. But I am seeing there are different ways to kind of release the energy that is kind of stored in those heavier situations. I am hearing something about the name in salt water. So for those of you looking to do something as far as a ritual that may be helpful, you could put your name in salt water in the bowl. I'm seeing it illuminated in the moonlight, so could be something coming up that may be beneficial for you, could clear your energy really well or help with the excess. So that's for whoever it's for. You don't have to do it if it's not your thing, right? But for those of you who are looking for a little something, you could look into that. There's a lot to that, but it could be very helpful for you. Let's see. I am seeing also self-love type things. I see someone lighting a candle, and then there's this mood board. It's like all of the things that I want to accomplish, and it's like how you see yourself. So I want to say you could also focus on those things as you're releasing other things. I feel like, or that's where your focus is going to go, on even more self-improvement, right? I hear facts. Facts, kid, is what I hear. I felt like somebody's crossed over a loved one. It's like this is what they want you to focus on. They want you to focus on just being the best version of yourself. I hear there's more waiting just up ahead. It's like you're almost there. It's like you got to get through a couple of bumps. Yeah, there's something about getting out of the cage, or letting, I see someone letting birds out of the cage to fly. And I feel like it's almost like you letting yourself out of the cage to fly, right? Yeah, I feel like you almost kind of trapped yourself with this energy. It's like you were afraid to use those wings. Yeah, I hear something about ghosts of the past. Ghosts of the past. I hear they're here is what I hear. So for some of you, it will be coming in very, very soon to be dealt with. But just know that on the other end of that is that brand new cycle getting ready to start. So I really love that for you. All right, let's see. What else do we have? What can you tell the collective today? Important for the collective. Yep. Wow. Okay. Reiteration. The ghosts of the past. We've got new love coming in. I love that. We've got peace coming in. And I want to say spiritually, spirits handing over peace. I hear a little birdie told me, so your clairaudient energy could be kind of bumped up as well. Your clear hearing. You may be able to hear spirit very clearly. If you channel messages, your channels may become more clear. Yeah. I do see definitely new love up ahead. Spirit is going to be communicating with you back and forth. This new person may be trying to get your attention as well, in a roundabout way in the beginning. Maybe a little shy, maybe concerned that you have somebody else in your life, or, you know, trying to figure out what's going on before they kind of come in. A lot of transformation up ahead, the opportunity for it, growth, expansion, becoming a bigger, more beautiful version of self. I see the butterfly coming out of the cocoon and stepping into your power. Oh, wow. Fuzzy. Okay. please ignore me today. I am also off. Oh, we've got the buffalo nickel. So I want to say good luck coming in as well, or a lucky charm. This person coming in may be a lucky charm in your life, or they may look at you as if you are their lucky charm. I don't know. Good energy. You may just find a lucky charm coming in, or you just have good luck coming in as well. Yeah, definitely standing tall in your power, or you soon will be. It's going to be drawing in new opportunities. These ghosts of the past, they're going to dissipate completely after this cycle. Yeah, I hear it comes to a close. I love that. All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.